In January 1917, Jesse Stevenson came home to Ilkeston. Despite his injuries, he returned to the Stanton Ironworks. In its heyday, Stanton was the lifeblood of the town. Its furnaces fueled by the local coalfields, its forges operated by thousands of local men. The foundry worked day and night, producing iron pipes for export across the empire.
Ilkeston is based around this place, you know, Stanton. It's ironworks. It employed most of the town, and it employed the Stevenson family. And you know, I've got a spiritual link with it, and I can feel it. You know, it's almost like you can feel the link. It's a perfect day to be here, really.
4 generations of the Stevenson family worked at Stanton, even Robert.
I was employed by Stanton to clean out the sewers. I was shoveling shit. I went down a sewer, a manhole, and at the bottom was shit. And you shoveled it out in a bucket, and a guy pulled it up in a bucket, and he emptied it, and he stayed down there until it was empty. But it was a summer job, and it was horrendous.
By the 1970s, Stanton was in decline, a victim of Britain's wider industrial decay. Local historian Danny Corns is guiding Robert around what survives of the original site.
This is called the shell shop, and it's called that because it was specially built in the First World War for actually making shells for the Western Front.
Oh, really?
The cranes would come along with big iron ladles hanging from them.
Yeah.
Then the hook on the crane would cock the iron like this, and it would pour into the casting, pour into the mould, bits of metal flying all over the place, and the noise, the heat, would be tremendous. It'd probably something like 120 degrees in here.
During the First World War, the shell shop produced over 500,000 tons of munitions.
Jesse would make shells in here, be a fettler helping to make the shells.
A fettler?
A fettler. A fettler is a man that cleans up all the castings after they've been cast. There's a lot of sharp edges on castings that had to be cleaned off, and they use hammer and chisel, and you couldn't see a fettler without scars on his face.
Oh, boy.
Because chipping away like that.
Yeah, of course.
You know, flying back at you. Bits flying off. They didn't wear goggles like these things in those days, and tin hats, you know.
So I'm just trying to imagine. I've got a granddad who comes out of the First World War.
Yeah.
He's been blown up in a trench.
Yeah.
He survives the First World War.
Yeah.
He's minus a finger. He's got 3 strapping lads.
Yeah.
And he comes here in this bedlam. I mean, from that bedlam to this bedlam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you imagine? I mean, there's no relief from anything.
Most people worked at least 52 years.
Yeah.
My dad and his 6 brothers all did 52 years at the ironworks. You're born within the shadows of the furnaces. You're born with iron in your blood.
I can't tell you, when I worked here in the 60s and that foundry door opened, the noise, the sense of danger, the banging and the fire and the dropping of molten iron on the floor, and guys just walking through it willy-nilly. And I mean, and there's me absolutely petrified going, no, I'm going to be an artist. I can't cope.
Robert worked his last shift at Stanton at the age of 18. He won a place at RADA, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. But as an Ilkeston lad on the London stage, his voice immediately stood out.